Yo, what the fuck is cracking, man? It's Podson Radio. I just said I was gonna stop cussing so much, but I came in kind of hot right there. But it's Podson Radio, man. We in the house right now to bring y'all a very special project. I was actually listening to it earlier, ran through it. I listened to it the other day, but I really listened to it earlier on my way here. There's some fire, so I'm trying to bring some attention to it. You know what I mean? But before we do that, I gotta introduce the man because he's never been in the chair with me. We never sat across the table, so first of all, go ahead and introduce yourself. We got Charles Hyder in the building. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you from, and what you do. You know what I mean?
It's your boy Charles Hyder, Louisville, Kentucky. Shine moment. But Arizona's home, yeah. Charles Hyder, from Louisville, Kentucky. Moved out here to Arizona by my sophomore year.
Mhm.
Started doing music about 6, 7 years ago, like fresh out of high school,
Yeah.
just messing around with it. Me and my cousin right there, bro.
Yeah.
Just messing around and start taking it serious about 5 years ago, about 5, 6 years ago. And that's what we're doing now.
Oh, you still young as hell, man. Sky the limit. You young as a motherfucker.
I'm trying to stay young. I'm trying to stay young.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's the best time to blitz. I be telling niggas just do it before 30. Especially if you're talking about rapping. Nobody want to hear, you know what I mean?
Hey.
30-year-old, the 30-year-old rapper just started.
Especially if you ain't talking about nothing either. Like, if you're talking about something, you might be able to slide in, but if
you can do it, but you gotta be established already. You gotta start establishing yourself early.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't come out at 30 like
no. Hell no. What you do? I'm a rapper.
Big Fish Pub, got a show at Big Fish Pub. Feel me? When I get off.
Yeah, pizza parlor show. After I get off the stocking job. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that's all jokes aside, bro. But so growing up in Louisville, give us that quick experience, like especially for people from Arizona. Like, what's the difference between Louisville and Phoenix for you?
Really, it's a real big difference for real. It's just like scenery, you feel me, and it's not mixed at all. You feel me? We got inner cities and we got you feel me the suburbs. Like when I moved to Arizona, it was my first time really like seeing you feel me Hispanics like chilling with like black folks and like
shine moment.
Like feel me, yeah, like it was different. Like we had Africans and like Middle Eastern and like a couple like Mexicans and stuff like that, but it stopped. But really like in the city, like it's really like feel me, just like every city got a hood, you feel me?
Yeah.
Some is worse than the others. Some's not, you feel me? Ours was pretty active. Ours was pretty turned up.
Yeah, I heard Louisville is up. I heard Lexington is up too.
They ain't like that's
where the UK is.
Yeah,
though, right?
it's like Lexington's they go up to Lexington. It's like a part. It's like a real college town out there, for Kentucky. But like as far as active, it's Louisville. It's a big difference. Louisville and like we like to say like we from Louisville, not Kentucky. But
gotcha.
If that makes any sense.
Well, yeah, no, it doesn't. Elaborate.
It's like saying you from Phoenix and a nigga being like, feel me? Yeah, nigga, you from Tucson. You gonna be like, bro, like, nigga, I'm from Phoenix. Feel me? Like, I'm not from Tucson. So that's kind of like when you say you from like Lexington. Feel me? Like, nah, bro, we from the city. We don't
like Atlanta
cool
versus Georgia or something.
Yeah, you feel me? It's just different parts and stuff.
Yeah, okay. And then last question.
We fuck with Lexington though. Shout out to Lexington.
Yeah, last question on that. What made you move to Arizona? I'm sure you had to come with your family because you was young.
It was on some for real. I love telling this story on some bogus boys in the hood type shit. You feel me? Getting in trouble. My pops and my moms came up with the decision like after my freshman year. Because to be honest, I wasn't going back to school after my freshman year. Just
why's that?
I finished my freshman year with one credit, like literally one credit. Like I went to school, like they just. It was in the city, like it was just bad. Like not because I was dumb, like I'm very intelligent. It was like I was class clown, I was bad, and then get suspended and stuff like that. But it was just like literally like just and when like just to show you how messed up the school system is. Like at some point you gonna get to have your school year, and they're gonna be like, bro, you got one credit. Like what are you, bro? They literally let you come to school and do what you gonna do.
Yeah.
Literally at the end, like I got kicked out at the end of my freshman year, like a week before school was over. Kicked the trash can at my teacher, like I'm out here type. And they kicked me out, and they're like, "You come back next year, but you're gonna be a freshman again." I was like, nah, "That's the most embarrassing thing, like in the city, you get held back." And so I'm like,
"This nigga 6-year senior."
I'm like for real, like I had that city. I had that city mindset. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm done. Like literally, like I'm like, yeah, mom. So like I was finna tell my mom, like I'm done. Like all my brothers was already done. Like only one that was still going was my sister. Like all my brothers had dropped out, like 10th grade type, 9th grade type stuff. So like just hop right in the street. So I was like, I was gonna do that. You feel me? But
do you regret that?
Regret what?
dropping out or like?
No, I ain't drop out. You feel me? I got to move out here. You feel me? That's how I got out here to Arizona.
So you came here and went
back
to school?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm like, nigga, damn.
You feel me?
All right, so where you go to school at out here?
Nah, you feel me? Shout out to my brothers. Shit, like I know they dropped. Like, I ain't down talking to them, but like for me, it was different. For me, in the streets and shit, they had to do what they had to do. You feel me? But I had a pops. Luckily, like my pops, you feel me, was real strong on, you feel me, family type thing, because he had a family out here. So he was like, nah, you feel me? Nah, he cool now, but. He was he was like man, you come out here, man, get your life together, you feel me? So I came out here my sophomore year and shit, just started doing shit, regular shit. I was supposed to go to Tempe, but like I said, I moved out here. I had 1 credit. And so the dude was like, the principal was like, nah, you gotta go to like alternative school. So I did that and it was quicker to graduate.
Yeah, I was gonna say you ran up them credits there, huh?
Ran it up. I graduated my junior year.
That's how I came back, alternative school.
I graduated my junior year and was done a year before everybody, meeting up with people at Tempe when they got out.
Yeah. All right. So I just wanted to get a little background because obviously, you know, it's different when I'm promoting a project, but I just like to put a face to the name. But one thing you spoke about that I actually wholeheartedly agree with, bro. Black and Hispanic relations in Arizona make it look it's way different anywhere else in the country. Because I grew up in Phoenix, you feel me? So I'm used to dealing with Mexican people. I'm used to like the fly Mexican girls. They like me. They like that's regular. And then I go to Atlanta. I go to North Carolina. I go to New York. New York actually is kind of cool. But like a lot of Middle America, they don't be fucking with niggas. And I'm like, yo, y'all don't like me? Like, this is crazy. Nah. Like, when I'm back home, like, nah, it's like some other shit, like a divide, bro.
It's like a more of a cultural thing, because we, right, basically, this is Mexico.
Exactly,
So, but the thing about, like, the funny thing, too, when I moved out here, like, I used to get into it with a lot of Mexicans and stuff, because I didn't know the difference between natives and Mexicans. Like, I swear to God, for a year straight, I used to be like, one day I was chilling with my Mexican homie, and he seen a native dude walk by, and he was like, man, and I was like, dude, that's your kid. He was like, bro, I ain't no mother. He was like, I'm Mexican, bro. I was like, bro, what is he then? He's like, bro, he's native, bro. I was like, bro, HR, he's like, nah. He's like, nah, bro. Like, I'm Mexican. He's native.
You can only tell by like body type.
Yeah, bro. Like, not even on no ignorant, you feel me? Like, nigga stuff, you feel me? Like, I just really didn't know, you feel me? We had Mexicans back home. We ain't have it. I mean, Indians was indigenous people. That's what I'm thinking. When I heard of natives, I'm thinking,
they deep out here.
Yeah, bro, so like,
and they look like Mexicans. It ain't like you wrong for thinking that. They 100% look like.
Another thing was, feel me, the N word. That was a big thing too. I didn't know that was so. I had to to be honest with you, I had to get used to it. Like, it's not nothing that I put. Like, it's like. Ain't nothing. I can't tell a man how to speak. You feel me? Like,
I can only fuck with it to a degree.
Yeah, I'm from here. Yeah, you feel me? Like, it took me a while, yo. It took me a year. Like, it took me years. You feel me? For somebody to actually sit me down, like, bro, they not. You feel me? Like, still to this day, I don't agree with it. You feel me? I got friends that do. You feel me? Like, but they don't do it like towards me. I like that type of thing. But like, it's what it is. What it is. You feel me? Like,
for me, it depends. Like, if somebody say that and I don't know them, or I ask them where they from. Because it's like
West Coast. Where you from?
I'm telling you, because if you're from like the west side of town, then I get it. But anywhere else, or the south side too. Anywhere else, it don't really add up. It's like being in the Bronx when you got some Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. It's respectable. Or even in the Bay Area, it's like that with like fucking Asian people. You know what I'm saying? They just as nigga as the niggas be. But so when I just be checking the temperature, like, bro, where are you from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you say that, I'm like, because otherwise I'm gonna decide if I'm taking it as racism or this is how the motherfucker grew up. You know what I mean? So that's how I decided as. But no, that's cool shit, man. That's cool kicking shit.
I mess with everybody, though. All my people is cool. Like, I got Mexican homies, native homies.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about the project, man. From Louisville to the world. First of all, big shine moment, you know, for getting the project complete, getting out there.
Moment, shine.
So, what was the whole motivation behind that? And give me just the creative process of coming up with that project.
With that one, it was... I kind of like tried to lead off of my first project, which I did with Green Lantern as well. That was like 4 years ago, which was really, that one was kind of my experiences, because it was called Circa 98, which kind of like taking me back to the 90s and stuff, like growing up in Louisville type thing. Just, I was more rapping about all the things.
You born in 98?
No, I'm saying like that time, like being a kid. I'm born in 93, but I'm 27.
Okay.
So it's like just growing up like in the 90s, you feel me? Like in Louisville type thing. Like, I seen a lot of things, you feel me? So I really touched on that one. So leading into this one, I kind of like, when I came to Arizona, I was becoming a man of my own. So I was really just like, on this tape, I'm rapping about my experiences and like things that I dabbled in, and things that I went through, stuff like that. So it was really just like when I said from Louisville to the world, I want to put Louisville on like a different type of like we already like we bubbling right now, but I just want to take my story and put my section in, like to the world type shit. So that's what it was.
All right, and then first of all, Sean Moment again, bro. How did you get involved with Lantern? How did you get him involved?
This guy right here.
That's big, bro. Yeah, I was hearing that shit. I was like, wait, is that fucking Green Lantern?
Yeah, that's big, bro, man. That's OG, man. But not for real, man. Gotta ask him.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So first of all, introduce your man, dude.
Hey, man, it's Breeze, man. Everybody know Breeze, man. He no need for one, man.
Right, how you hook up with Lantern?
Yo, so I'm from New York, I'm from Queens, and I've been on Green since the '90s.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in the mixtape era. I managed mixtape DJs back in the day.
Oh.
I was at A&R at Desert Storm back in the day. So so we've been in the same circles for years. So when he moved here, he reached out to me. He's like, "Yo, yo, Breezy, I'm out here now."
Yeah.
Like,
so you know Fabulous.
I know Fabulous very well.
First stab at. No, all right, keep going, bro. That's dope, man.
But yeah, so and it was we like fan.
Yeah.
Like real fan.
Yeah.
So
he's showing love, dog.
So now, I played some of his music, and he fell in love with him immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like right up his alley.
Yep.
So when he's like, "Yo, anything I could do to help, I'm there." And that was 4 years ago. He did his first tape. So now he came back around and we did it again. So
man, that's love, bro. And truthfully, that's the way that you set yourself up and set yourself apart is by building these relationships and cultivating them to the point where you can come back down the line and ain't no robbery in an even exchange. It's just like, what's up, bro? You want to do it? Niggas don't realize the network is everything that it is. To really
4 years off. Put that out there too. 4 years doing nothing. I might have dropped a single. Yeah, Shine Over. My bad. Let me get a Shine Over.
Nah, actually, I want to know why you took 4 years off.
Nah, it's just he said nah, but just personal things, man. Just like growth. Like I had to grow, like feel me as a man, personally, like spiritually. Like I had to bump my head a little bit, I had to like just growth, and then when I realized, feel me, like this music stuff ain't going nowhere, it's gonna be here. I had to take like just a little minute off, like feel me, just a little bit. So when I came back, I hit Breezy right up to here, like, yo, we ready, the ball's already rolling.
Do you feel like that negatively affected you, or
I'm not. That's one thing I'll never say for me. I can't write like it fucked up a lot because we did put a lot into that first tape. Then literally like a month or so after that, like I said, like life started to happen and like it's kind of I'm gonna say fell apart type shit. So we just put that on the ice. And like I said, just luck like having Breeze, man, just having those connections where I'm able to, for me, he check in even when I wasn't rapping, he check in on me like, "What's up, man? You good? I'm going through life right now. I'm figure it out." And like I said, man, just I came back. Like that's all it was.
I feel it. This future rappers, man, don't take no more for you.
You
know what I'm saying?
We good. We back.
Whatever it is, whatever you got going, man. A lot of times this be a sanctuary to get away from that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now that I'm back in it, like it really is. Like whenever I'm going through anything, like family wise, anything, like pull out that pen. I still write too. I write on my phone, but as well I write. So pick up that pen. You feel me? And it really takes me away. So yeah.
All right. So back to the project.
So to the project.
Who's all on production on the project?
We got Green. Obviously, we got Green. He did a joint on there. We got I got my guy out of I believe Virginia named Saputa. That's funny ass name. Yeah, Saputa. He did on my pivot. My guy named the Albert. These are all producers I reached out with. I've only met I think one of them. But I reached out with him like over online type thing.
Yeah, so that's the way nowadays.
Yeah, shooting music back and forth. And my guy that was supposed to meet me up here, VHS. He's the one that did he did Lou Gambino. And I'm probably gonna do a whole nother I'm gonna do a whole nother project with him like after this one runs over like a little bit down the road. But bunch of different producers, man, like a bunch of different producers.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my bad. I forgot like them little bro, man. My bad. I forgot about little bro. Yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
He did Life with me and Merkham's.
Okay, shout out Merkham's too, man.
Banger too. Youngest one too.
Yeah, man. Y'all motherfuckers is getting off.
My bad, little bro.
The whole tape is getting off. It's just that it sounds hella like heavily New York influence almost. Like do you feel like you got a New York influence in your background?
Yeah, definitely. I never shy away from my roots, like what I really like learned, you feel me, where I got it from. And that was kind of like the whole point because I was like, I've never been the type of dude that rap like anybody else. So I had to try to figure out how to really not sound dated, you feel me, but still stick to my, you feel me, my roots. And that just came from stop really just getting on, just find these random producers, really get with a producer like, yo, like it's the song I made. Like, can you give me a beat that you want? Like really like building my sound instead of just feel me, just rapping. That's why a lot of the beats, like you say, it's the East Coast feel me type vibe, but you don't feel like if you in '93 and like it's still 2000. That's what that's what I really that's a lot of things I did. Like when I took off that time was really trying to figure out how not to sound dated but still stay true to myself.
I think you did a real good job of that. To be 100% honest with you, I really was listening. I was rocking to it. It wasn't like I was just listening to it for research because I did that the other day. So today I was really mostly able to actually rock to it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, it's pretty fucking different. I was just, I don't know. It's the way you put it together was actually very impressive. So big shit on that. But what do you have planned as far as like market? When did this album drop?
Yesterday.
So
what's it, 14th?
Well, yeah. So you're in the heat right now.
Yeah, literally.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah, tripping. So
well, hey, you wasn't scared of dropping it on Friday the 13th?
Nah, that's like I hit Breeze. I was like, yo, I think I hit him like 2-3 weeks out. Like, yeah, I want to drop on Friday the 13th. He was like, let's go.
It's about to get spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I said.
That's exactly what it was. Like,
as soon as he said that, that's what I said.
All right, so what's the plan with like the marketing and pushing it out? Like, how you plan to get it to the masses?
Really, right now, like, and another thing with this project too, like, I'm not really, you feel me, like, I'm worried. Everybody be worried about the numbers, but that's gonna come. Like, I'm really trying to weed out, you feel me, the people that's gonna be here, you feel me, years down the line. So, you know, like what I'm really doing is like I'm trying to build a core right now. Like I said, that 4 years didn't help, you feel me. So I'm coming back to love, you feel me. It's love, everyone's showing love, but I need them to be there, you feel me, a month down the line, like 2 months down the line. So what I'm doing really the marketing, like, it's just really I'm going heavy on the merch right now, like and like going really on a limited and like.
Can you bring your sweater, man? I'd have rocked that motherfucker.
Well, I got a 2. That was a. I think that's a 2X.
I'm a large.
I got Breeze in the car. That was a little too big.
Yeah, I get it.
I got you though. I got you. But really, that's what it is. Like you said, and like on my level right now, I ain't getting affected by like no show money or nothing like that. So like it's really a good time. Like the playing field is even right now. It's what I feel like everybody got a chance. So it's like people's in the house listening to music right now. Like people you would never expect to be listening to music because they not out on tour and they not doing that and doing this. But like I said, it's just bringing quality merch. You know, quality like art pieces. You feel me? Like giving people like I'm trying to give an experience. I think I'm gonna do some vinyls too. I might do like 50, 60 vinyls. And like, with the merch, I'm only doing limited pieces, probably doing like 15, 25 pieces with everyone. Like, and when they done, they done. So if you sitting there like, yo, let me get it for this and that, you're gonna miss out. You gotta wait for the next project.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's how you gotta do it.
And that's kind of how I'm trying to build it up, you know, to where like everything, you feel me, is limited and it's worth something. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's what it is.
Not facts. I follow that same kind of formula, to be honest, with my merch.
And obviously trying to get on some of these playlists too. I'm looking for that too.
That's a very smart marketing tactic.
Cheat code.
Yeah, shit. That's how motherfuckers is really, like you said, cheat code. You know what I'm saying? You getting yourself in front of them eyes, bro. Now it's like if they take to it, you then build you a new fan. And truly, like you said, building that cult fan base is the shit. Yeah. The way to make the ones that's going to be still there down the road and stay consistent with you. But you also do want to go after the casual fan, too. You got to find a way to captivate that audience also. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what truly makes a star is the mix of the two. You know what I mean? That co-fan base plus you got your casuals too. Like it's almost like Mayweather. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that don't even watch boxing to go watch Mayweather fights just because they, you know what I mean? Like casual fan. But all right, so was there anybody that you wanted to work with on this project you might have not got to work with, and how did you choose your features?
To be honest, nah. I really was like I wanted to get off on this whole track, this whole thing. Like I feel like I touched everybody that I really wanted to. You feel me? I linked in with everybody. I got Merkham. That was. We was waiting for that one, you know. Obviously, with we're on the same team, but I've been a fan of Merkham since the years.
Yeah, he
even took some time off too. Like when he came back rolling. So been a fan of Merkham.
Demon.
Want to get
Switchblade.
me and my cousin Ro, we ain't got nothing yet, but we like because our styles is totally different. So when we get something, we gonna figure that out. Like me and him always go back and forth about when we finally gonna get that one. But other than that, like I got Raz Fresco out of Canada. Peace to God out there, and it was really it, man. Like I really wanted him on there because you feel me, he's a young God. He's dropping knowledge. Reached out to one of the guys named Born King, and he linked me up with him. So like, yeah, shout out to them out there in Canada.
All right, for sure. Well, yeah, I think you got all the makings of a solid project. Now it's just about the plan, you know, what you're gonna do with it, how you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But you got the biggest part of it done. Like that's.
I just want my respect, man. I just want and if it's not even respect, I just want my name in a hat. You feel me? Like like everybody get they solid chance. Like and like I was like me and my cousin always talk. We always like, bro, it's not about being local. You feel me? It's about being global. But you know, at the same time, we still kind of want that. You know, like when everybody's getting that same recognition, it might not mean too much, but we still want that. You feel me? You know, like I want my name out there now, and I feel like with this project, you feel me? Like I'm not like I said, I'm not really worrying too much about locally, but like I feel like for me, it's kind of hard not to notice because I'm a fan of everybody too. Like so, and I can say that as a man, as an artist, like I listen to everybody out here. Like shout out my brother Capo, like I listen to everybody, my brother Chris, Mike, everybody, Fungus. I listen to everybody. Like, I listen to everybody. So I'm never like afraid. I'm never not afraid to say people who they are, but I just want that same love back. Show me a little love. I can rap a little bit.
Yeah, man.
I ain't stepping on nobody's toes, man. I ain't stepping on nobody's toes. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. Just know that this lane, this little box I'm carving out, you won't step in it. You feel me? It gets ugly. You feel me? But
honestly, bro, on that topic, and I agree. I understand. I'll say only because we're artists, niggas. Anybody that's doing any type of art, they want to. But especially for a rapper and niggas coming from here, I think you shouldn't give a fuck about nothing. Don't even like honestly, you don't even want to be in concert with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Man. And it's not because
it's not no disrespect, but it's just like you thinking your mindset. Your
mindset it keeps you bigger. Here. It keeps you here. So really, the only thing niggas need to worry about is getting fans. And your fans ain't gonna be other rappers in the first place. So fuck what they got to say or they love or you know what I'm saying.
Shout out my bro Lil Ty too. I forgot to shout out, bro. He going hard. Like he probably. He about to take off. Shout out Lil Ty, but I hear you on that too. Yeah, you're definitely right. And that just brings up like to this point, like with the merch, like I wouldn't say I messed up because I'm a double back, but I was going back and forth. Like I don't want to make hoodies. We live in Arizona. It's hot. Yeah. And then like me and my girl was talking one day. And like we both were like, bro, like you got fans. You trying to get fans everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you gotta make hoodies. You gotta make sure like it's not about Arizona. You feel me? It's gonna be. I ain't trying.
That's amazing.
There's gonna be people out in Canada, people out in Nova Scotia that might want to hear your stuff. You feel me? They gonna want a sweatsuit or something.
Motherfuckers cold as
so like it's just a mindset, changing my mindset.
Yeah. All right, so just a couple more questions, man. So what will it take for you in your head, obviously, just your own opinion, to deem this project a success for you?
To deem it a success for me.
Or is it already?
I feel like it's a successful because it even came out. Like to be honest with you, because like I put a lot into this project. Like I went through a lot getting it out. Like even getting back to the moment to even saying like announcing I'm putting a project out. Like it's just little like I feel like I collected enough little W's on the way. You feel me? From having conversations with Green. You feel me? Having him like you doing good. You feel me? Just do this. You doing good. Having Breezy pull me aside like yo. You feel me? You a star. You got this. Just stay on track. You feel me? Just little things like that, just little obstacles I felt like I tackled on the way to releasing it. Like it's already a dub. But as far as like my career and things like that, I feel like it'll be a dub. You feel me? Obviously if the numbers is running up, but just a couple eyes, you feel me? I just want a couple people to look and give me a shot. You feel me? Like I don't want too much from it. Just I want the same people that's here at the end of it to be there when the next one drop. So we can just keep it going. That's all I really want.
All right, man. Well, yeah, shit. I can't wait to see what happens with the project overall and just what you got going with your career going forward. Sitting down and talking to you again. But so let's say what else you got coming next besides this project? What can people look out for?
Shoot for real, just videos.
You got the next week the performance.
Yeah, we did with Chief. We got I did like a live performance. I performed like 5-6 songs off the album. Like a whole live little setting.
And the interview
where can
too.
We watch that?
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I'll probably throw it up on my page too, on my Instagram.
Okay.
Click and throw it up there too.
Drop the video today, actually.
Okay. Drop the video.
So peep that.
Drop the video today.
I'm about to watch it right when we get out.
So yeah, like this, like I said, just keep working, man. Like I'm gonna stay on their heads. Like I'm staying on their heads, like from music to the art. The merch to you feel me, just the whole lifestyle I'm gonna try to bring to Arizona with what I'm doing. I mean, like to the world what I'm doing. Shout out Louisville, Victory Park. They know what's up.
Oh yeah. All right, well, yeah, man. Go ahead, tell the people where to follow you, give shout outs, all that. Talk about anything you want to talk about. You got the floor, and then we'll get the fuck up out of
here. Man, first off, I want to say, I'm not playing, but shout out to everybody that had something to do with the project, man. All the producers. Shout out Kilroy, man. No, I can't say it enough. It wasn't for him, like his initial mixes and him just taking the time out, you feel me, going in and finding, you feel me forgetting the files and stuff, and him going in and single handedly finding them. Shout out to Kilroy, you feel me. If it wasn't for him, we would have got it done. Shout out to Green OG, he already know what it is. Shout out to Breezy. Shout out my girl, man. She helped me down getting through this project. There's a lot, man. Shout out my girl, man. She helped me down getting through this moment too. And like I said, man, shout out my city, shout out everybody, peace to the gods and the earths all over the world. And we here, Louisville to the world. You can follow me at Charles Hyder. Everywhere is Charles Hyder. Twitter is Charles Hyder IC. Shout out my team, Imperial Collection, Money, Chris. Shout out my guys over at Mill City, my OTG fam. Shine Moment. Shout out my guy, Podson.
Yeah. Big Shine Moment. We got more to come.
And if I forgot anybody, man, I already know what it is, man. Like,
they want some good shout outs.
We got some more stuff.
Oh man, yo, it's Podson Radio. We were here with Charles Hyder. Make sure y'all check out that Louisville to the world. And we looking forward to what else we got coming next, man. Shine Moment. You have a great motherfucking night. Gone.
Yeah.
Good. So